Today, you're officially meeting your host. We are two sisters with two very different personalities and one shared love for real conversation.
So grab your coffee and settle in. This is First and Feral, Utah Unfiltered. Utah born, chaos sworn. No filters, no fluff, just real voices and wild stories from the Beehive State.
Well, okay, so in one of our episodes, we talk about the baby blessing. And it's when Taylor blesses Ever. And Dakota has to sign off on getting the baby blessing done. And you and I kind of discussed like the differences between like a baby blessing and a comfort blessing. Mm-hmm. And so I thought it would be good to follow up with that interview because you did get some information on like what the difference is, right?
Yeah, so I mean, sort of. It's still a little bit confusing to me, but I did reach out to Todd's dad, who is very devout. And has held a lot of callings in the church. And this was his response. So he said a comfort blessing would be what is called a priesthood blessing, generally given per an individual's request and can be for various reasons, such as health reasons, specific like life changes, such as emotional, facing difficult decisions, and even for overwhelming feelings of dealing with children or family situations. So a priesthood blessing, basically.
That's what we kind of thought was like, okay, when you get a blessing before school or like if you're sick or something, that's more of a comfort blessing. But what I was explaining with like my situation is Troy didn't want to like bless Elvie because of the verbiage and then also having to have the priesthood and stuff. And so a comfort blessing still is, there is probably specific verbiage when you start the blessing. And then there's also you still use the oil and you still need the priesthood to be able to like give that blessing.
So would have Troy been on board with that?
No. So he wouldn't have done like a comfort blessing. He also wouldn't have done like something that is with the LDS church necessarily.
Like more for him was like a prayer.
Yeah.
Like
he was more explaining just like a prayer, which it could be a blessing, but it was hard for me to wrap my head around of like what that would look like if it wasn't done with the priesthood, I guess.
Yeah. And then he went on to say, baby blessings are for naming infants and pronouncing future or other more immediate blessings. They're for very young children whose parents feel an essential need for a specific blessing of health or such. And then he goes on to explain like blessings for the sick, the use of the oil incorporated. Anyways, it says in the church for such blessings, typically the authority of the Melchizedek priesthood is used. So I don't know. I think it's what we thought it was. It's interesting though. I think the thing that I got out of that was I didn't realize like both parents had to sign off. I honestly don't think that Todd and I signed anything. I know there was paperwork.
Well, yeah, but you do have to put your baby's like information in the church, right? Like that opens a record for them.
Yes.
Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like my child would not have a record with the LDS church at all right now. Because I didn't sign anything like putting her name there or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's where Troy also was struggling, was like tying her to the religion when we don't necessarily need to.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know. Yeah, so I just wanted to follow that up because I think me and you are explaining it accurately. There's just some things in that episode we didn't actually understand.
Which I'm sure is so confusing to a lot of our listeners that didn't grow up in the LDS church or are around it, So I think it's good to explain it.
But you also wonder if like, okay, so the Catholic Church does, I think, a baptism when the baby is born.
Yes.
Yeah. And so do they like also have to fill out paperwork, and that's when that child is put on that religion? You would assume so.
I would assume it's the same. What's
Mm-hmm.
interesting is, so I have a niece and a nephew that one of them is blessed in the LDS church and the other was blessed Catholic when they were a baby. Um, so I could also reach out to them and have conversations with them about it too. But yeah, yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So do you drink coffee in the morning?
I do.
Okay. So I'm trying not to, and which
Why?
is so hard for me.
I was gonna say,
Um,
like, you're out of the two of us, you're the coffee drinker.
I am, yes.
Yeah.
And so I started reading that like if you start with water, I'm not a good water drinker at all. I do
Okay,
not
I
drink
am.
enough water. You
Yeah.
are good at it. I'm terrible at it because I reach for like coffee first and then it may be like soda or energy drink later. Like it's so bad. It's so bad. Anyways, it's just because I don't like the flavor of water. Like I need something in it.
Mhm.
But then if you add like Crystal Light or something like that, it upsets my stomach. I
Okay,
think it's
so
aspartame or something.
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So I've been trying to wake up without coffee for at least an hour and like get breakfast and water in first, and then I can have a coffee.
Okay,
But I'm trying not to just like start that way.
okay.
And so far I'm noticing like I actually do have more energy, which is
Interesting.
weird.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So a couple tips of advice. I keep a 16-ounce, just like the water bottles, 16-ounce by the side of my bed. And the first thing before my feet even hit the floor is I chug that. Chug it.
16 ounces?
Yes. Yeah.
Good
And it's
job.
really not that hard because you have gone all night
Okay.
without water. It's not that hard. So
True.
chug that first before you even get downstairs. Like put it by your bed, just
Okay.
know in the morning. And if you like, sometimes I'll sip on it like in the night, wake up thirsty, take a drink, and then I just chug whatever's left in the morning. So at least you're
Okay.
getting 16 ounces to flush everything before you're even out of bed.
Yeah.
That will help you get water in.
Okay. Okay.
Also, the Crystal Lights upset my stomach too. I don't like them.
So
They
bad.
always hurt my stomach every time. So, I've actually really loved it was you that introduced me to it. The Clean Simple Eats. What is it?
What's the protein? The clear protein.
Yes, the clear
Yeah. So it
protein.
tastes like a Starburst or something.
Well, it tastes kind of like the pink drink from
Yeah.
Starbucks a little
It
bit,
does.
which you love. You
It's
love
like
your beans
pink
and for
burst or
Starbucks.
something.
Yeah, so that's a good mixer in the water. I also for if anyone wants like energy, I have loved the I don't even know how you say it, but I think it's
Oh, it's Alani.
Alani has
Yeah.
a water
Yep.
mixture.
Oh, it does?
Yes. So and it has a little bit of caffeine
Oh.
in it
Yeah.
and they don't hurt my stomach. Not like the Crystal Lights. I like
Okay.
avoided them. Todd had bought them and I avoided them for a long time because I was like, it's gonna be like the Crystal Light and just upset my stomach. And they do not. So
It's a packet that you're
it's
putting in
a
the
packet.
water?
It's a powder that you
Oh,
put
I'm
in the
gonna
water,
go look for
and the
that today.
flavors are really good, and, so that's helped me get water in too. I also haven't tried this yet, but I just ordered, the peach fresca, like soda, which soda's not good for you, and I actually don't ever drink soda, but I've heard that the peach fresca mixed with the pink powder, the Clean Simple
Huh?
Eat pink powder, is really good too. Like a little bit of the
Oh, that
peach
would be a little treat.
fresca.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Then you're getting some protein in and it's like probably less sugar
Yes.
than
Yeah.
like the swig we're reaching for.
Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually like coffee. I drink coffee. I have to be I'm super sensitive to coffee though. Like I can have a half of a cup of coffee. If I have more than that, I'm like a jitter. Like I am a jitter. Like my eye will start twitching and I'm like, "Ah!"
Oh
Like
no.
it's too much caffeine.
Yeah. See, and I think I've just like built up my tolerance to caffeine because like I could drink a Red Bull with dinner and I go to bed. Like
No
I'm fine.
way.
Or I could have like after dinner if I'm at a restaurant, I could have a cappuccino or something like that with after food and I'll go to sleep just fine.
Oh,
It's terrible.
I would be up all night. I'm the
Yeah.
exact opposite. Which Todd is similar to you. Todd will like start with coffee. He'll take a caffeine pill. He'll drink an energy drink. Like all of this compounded in one day would like put me through the roof. Like there's
Yeah,
no
it's
way.
really bad for you. Don't build up the tolerance. You don't need it. I wish I didn't.
Oh, it's so
I wish
funny.
I didn't. Yeah. So it's good. So today we're doing kind of like a get to know us, get to know our hosts. And so we just have like some fun topics that we wanted to like go back and forth on so that you can get to understand like who we are as your hosts. And just thought it would be fun to talk about me and Jordyn's like childhood and also like our favorite things and stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's going to be a fun episode.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it'll bring up some fun like topics that probably you and I have never even really talked about together.
That's true. It might. Yeah.
Yeah. There's some questions about what song are you currently overplaying? And I cannot stop playing MGK Cliche.
Oh, that's a good one.
I listen to that one a few times a week. Like if I'm not listening, because I'm a radio person, I listen to the radio. I enjoy like talk radio in the morning, not talk radio, but I like a morning show. And I'm okay with the commercials in between the songs. Like I'm a radio person. So if I'm choosing like music off my phone to listen to, it is usually MGK right now.
We are going to the MGK concert.
Yes.
Is it July? June
or July?
June?
Yeah, I don't know.
Which I was gonna tell you, I found the cutest leather Americano.
You did find one?
They're on Etsy and they're a little spendy, but I feel like it'll be worth it. So
it would be so cute for all the girls in our group have them.
I know. So I'll send you the link, but I also thought maybe I'll order one first because they're kind of spendy. Make sure that it's like what we want.
Legit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, anyways,
I like that idea. I'm excited about that. That's a good one. That's a good song. I listen to Sirius XM. So I used to love a good morning show. I haven't found one that I love on the radio as of recently, but I used to like when I had to like drive into an office in the morning, I used to love like Frankie and Jess.
Yeah.
That was one that I loved. So I do love a good morning show. I haven't found one, probably because I've been listening to Sirius XM. But I would say the song that I am belting at my house right now is Messy by Rose.
That's a good, we do love that. That's a good one.
Just the other night, me and my girls were in the kitchen just like, it's just one you can
so
just
good.
like clean your heart out to.
Yeah, remember us on the boat this summer? Like we're in the front of the boat, the bow of the boat, singing to the entire boat. I'm sure it was so good. But literally, like, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that one.
I think we should do biggest pet peeves. What's your biggest pet peeve?
So, like, if you're just talking about any pet peeve that's been a pet peeve for a long time, it's when people chew with their mouth open and it's like make that chomping noise. I will pick it up clear across the restaurant, like, please stop eating like that. It's a really, really bad. My ear like zones into it. I cannot.
It's interesting that you say that because you love those little munchy people on Instagram.
I know. Oh my heck, the AI people. Have you been watching them?
I can't stop.
Oh, that's so cute.
Stop. They're so cute. They're
little cheeks. So cute. I know.
I wonder if we can throw one up. So
yeah, I'll find one to throw one up because it's just like the best.
You cannot stop watching, and my kids love it. Like they're like, turn on the little munchy people.
They're
like,
so cute. I'll get stuck on it, and then I'll be like, Troy, and I like have to show every single one. They're just so cute.
Yes, they are so cute. I can't stop.
So that is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're like loud chewers. Do you think it's their cheeks?
It's their cheeks. And then it's also how cute they are. Like if it's a strawberry or like a grapefruit, like they're just so cute.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
I've actually sent it to quite a few people. Like
it's so funny.
Yeah, my niece who loves the lips, the ASMR lips that are like,
oh yes.
I sent it to her because I was like, she's gonna love this.
What'd she say?
She was the same. She was like, oh, I already found it. I've already been watching them. Like she loves them.
They're so cute. Yeah.
So cute. Yeah. They're so cute.
What is your pet peeve?
Just one this is dumb. One that I ran into recently is the stupid avocado bags. The avocado bags, they're so stupid. Who makes
what
the
that
avocado bag? Okay, so you know the bags that are that you like. Say you buy a bag of avocados.
Okay. Oh, like the netting.
Why are they
so
messy? That? Well, then, like one, how do you get them undone? Like,
You
are we
have to
supposed to
cut it.
cut? Are we supposed to rip? Either way, it's a complete disaster.
It's like the netting, it's like a rope or something, so it just
Yeah.
gets everywhere.
Every time I buy avocados and try to open one up, I'm like, I don't even want to open the bag.
The cuties are in that too, and Troy buys cuties every single week.
It's true.
True, and it's in a blue, like, rope bag.
And the netting is messy.
It is.
So if there's anyone out there that knows how to open it without making a mess, I would love to know, because I hate the avocado bag netting.
That's so funny.
Is a pet peeve of mine. I'm trying to think of anything else. I also don't love when you're on like a Zoom meeting and the person on, like, there's always one person on a Zoom meeting that is also taking other calls. Like, why even hop on the meeting if you're going to be on another call on the meeting? Like,
so true. No one wants to hear your conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like turn off your camera and say, be back in a minute, gotta take a call. Like, don't just like talk. It's so distracting and rude for the host.
Wow. Do you have like clients who are doing that?
Not my clients in particular, but team members. Yes, absolutely. Like, we'll hop on a team call.
Oh, I would be so mad. I would be like, okay, get off. Like, I've called reps out on that of like, hey, I can see you're driving. Like, I called for this meeting a week ago. Like, you knew it was, so pull over. We're all here.
Right. What phone call is so important that you can't say, I'm on a meeting, call, like text them and say, I'm on a meeting. When I'm off my meeting, I'll get back to you. Or like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I do have a team member that is horrible at that, and it drives me crazy. I'm like, pay attention or don't hop on the meeting. You know?
Yeah. No, it's rude.
I'm also not saying, like, I'm a multitasker. I'll be doing other things as I'm listening, but not taking a phone call and having a conversation.
No. And like, what if they ask you a question? You're like talking to someone else. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's rude.
Rude.
It's a good one.
Enough of those.
Yeah. Could go on for a day. For a minute on that.
For a minute. What about your guilty TV pleasure right now?
Well, it's always the Kardashians. Like, if it's a guilty pleasure, it's usually the Kardashians. I don't know why I just have to keep watching. It's their life. It's their life. I literally am like, is this real life? Like, it's just very elaborate. And so it just, I love to see like how their makeup's getting done or what they're wearing, like their stylist is giving them. And their houses, I'll look behind them to see what their decorations look like. So it's not even the drama. I mean, I love them because I've just been watching them for years, but it's more about what's behind them.
Is it on right now?
Yeah, it's on Hulu. So they drop the whole season usually, or they'll drop a few episodes and then a few more. And so it's on Hulu. I'm a few seasons behind, honestly. Oh, but, because I don't like to have it on in the background. I like to actually physically watch it because of that reason. I'm looking behind them. And so, I don't get time to watch it as much as I used to, but, that's a guilty pleasure.
I need to get into that one because I'm sure I would love it. If you love it,
I bet you would.
I'm sure I would love it.
Yeah.
I think so too. We're loving Landman right now. I've talked about this one before because we brought up Michelle Randolph, but it's good.
Well, I feel like that's a guilty pleasure because like me and Troy have good shows we're watching, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's like a guilty pleasure. I don't know.
Oh, what's a guilty pleasure? Maybe I don't
kind of something that you're like a little bit ashamed of like, oh, like this is such a stupid thing that I'm addicted to.
I'm gonna have to think on that one. A show that I'm like,
like if you have this like music or something that you're like, this is so bad, but I still just listen to this album or whatever.
I mean, I do love a good Dateline. I mean, I don't know if that's a guilty
You do love Dateline.
I love a good Dateline. And some of it, I'm like, ooh, this is like gonna give me nightmares, but I just can't stop. Like, if it starts, I'm hook, line, and sinker. I could start in the middle, like literally, Todd will turn it on and it's in the middle of an episode, and I'll be just like, we gotta finish it. Like, I gotta watch it. We gotta know
what happens when they never like find the guy or like there's like no closure. I hate that one.
Mystery ones. I don't like the mystery ones where there's like no illusion. I agree with you on that. I don't like that one
Like,
either.
if they have the guy or they're like, okay, they went to jail or this happened, like, I feel like, okay, I'm glad with this ending. But when there's just like a mystery of, we don't know, it's been 30 years, I'm like, where is this person? Like, that scares me.
Have you seen I don't even know who is someone, some lady posted a reel of like, if you don't want to get murdered, you have to, here's the traits that you need to not get murdered. And then she starts
No.
with like, when you walk into a room, don't light it up. Like she like, because it's at the end of every Dateline, they always do like a memorial, like remembering the person that was like murdered or whatever.
Okay.
Which is not funny. This is not funny, but they always be like, when she walked into a room, she like lit up the room, or like
everyone loves her.
Everyone,
okay,
yeah. So she's like, if you don't want to get murdered, you can't have these traits. Anyways, I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but it's funny because she's like I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that she was saying. Like don't when you walk into
just
a
like
room,
personality traits or something.
just like yeah, just like the common things that people say, like I don't know. I will have to come back to the subject, but it was really funny.
Okay.
I'll find the reel and then it will make more sense. Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny.
Yes. Okay, let's see.
Oh, do you have a current obsession?
What's our current obsession? Okay.
Which I feel like it could be anything, right? So I am loving I think it's called Unfiltered. They're like face tanning oil drops.
Oh, you did tell me about this. Okay, I'm writing this down.
Loving them.
Also, when I saw you, I told you, I'm like, wow, your skin looks so pretty. And you're like, it's a tanning drops.
Which you can definitely go. There's been a few times that I have gone overboard with them. Like you can do too many drops, and then by the end of the day, your face is a little bit too orange.
Oh, it actually like builds pretty fast.
Yes. Yeah. So I wouldn't say use them every day, but it's like an oil that you just drop into your hand and then you just rub it on your face, and it feels really good, but also just gives your skin like the prettiest glow. And I've never found anything, because my skin is super sensitive. I break out very easily, and so I've never found anything like this that hasn't made me break out. So I actually am really obsessed with that brand right now.
Okay, I like that. I don't use like a tanning usually on my face at all. Like if I go get spray tanned, I wipe it off my face as fast as I can, because I would rather build my tan with my makeup. But if they're like subtle, I probably could do that.
They are, you can use as much as you want.
Yeah.
So they are, like, if you just did one drop, it would be very, very subtle. I probably use two. So you can buy them at Sephora. You can buy them just straight off their site too. But the company is called Lux, Lux Unfiltered. And they're just the classic face tanning drops. Loving them.
That's good. Well, okay, so is it staining your skin like you only need to use it every few days, or like are you using it every day?
I would say every other day.
Okay, so it does have like a tint in it. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, currently I'm obsessed with going to, there's a place here in town called Bronze Cactus, and they have a red light therapy bed. But before the red light therapy, well, actually you can do it either way. I've been liking it after. So I go in, do the red light bed, and it's like a tanning bed. You lay down and you can choose on the bed if you want to work on like metabolism or like muscle recovery, or there's one that is inflammation, or you can switch through all of them throughout your whole session, but it's a 12-minute session. You lay down. So I kind of like it because I kind of take a little nap. And then afterward, you go into the next room and it's a spray tan booth, but it's a lotion that they're spraying on you that has like peptides and collagen in it. So it's called Lift. It's a wellness body like lotion. It's not lotion because I don't feel like I have to rub it in. It's kind of like a clear coat. Like if you're getting spray tan.
Tans you as well?
No, I mean you can get tan. You can get tan if you want. So I've been doing that every few weeks, but I can do this red light therapy every single day. And so I do like the Lift clear spray after, and it just like it's supposed to revitalize like collagen and lift and tighten your skin. And
What?
so I will go every day after I drop Elvie off to school, go there, do my red light and spray, and then I'm set for the day. And I have loved it.
Do you feel like you notice a difference in like your skin, especially like
Um,
your body?
So red light for sure, because I deal with inflammation. I have an allergy that I get inflammation often. And so I feel like the red light, if I'm up on that, my body and just muscles and joints feel so much better. If you switch to like the metabolism, I can't say like my metabolism is like seen it change from that, but I can feel the light is different. Like it's hotter in there. So it's supposed to like boost your metabolism. But the spray, I would say my skin is way less dry. Being winter, I'm usually pretty dry. I haven't dealt with that. And then also my feet get super dry, and I haven't been like fighting that as bad either through the winter. So there is something helping. Collagen, I don't know. My friend gave me the unlimited pass this month, and now, so I've been using it. Well, now I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna have to get the unlimited pass for myself because I've loved it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so cool.
So it's fun because I can just do the school drop off, run over there, do that quick, and then come back and get ready.
I love that. I need one. Tell her to open one up in northern Utah.
Yeah.
I'll be there in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you want to talk about like what first and feral actually mean? I feel like if anyone is listening, I've had a few questions about it. If people follow us on social media, I think that you're probably grasping at what first and feral actually means, why we came up with that name.
I actually am really proud of our name.
I love it.
I do too. I think it's so fitting. So, Jessica is the firstborn. She's the firstborn. And so she's the first child. I am the middle child. And then we also have a younger brother. And so Jessica's the first and I'm the feral. And it comes from, well, just that.
Yeah. So I feel like it's very fitting for our personalities too, because if you read about like first children, I fall very much into that category. And you're a middle child, and they say the middle child is a little bit of a wild card. And I feel like that is you. So we fit this, it fits us very well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So I actually really love her name. Growing up, Mom would always be like, Jordyn was I was messy and my room was messy. I was always making messes. Jessica was always very organized and in line. She knew her schedule. Like she's, just very first child.
Do you remember when we had to share a bedroom? When Mom and Dad were like finishing the master bedroom in our house? Me and Jordyn had to share a bedroom for a short time. Felt like eternity for me. I remember like making a line and saying, you cannot cross this, because like any of her stuff, I'm like, make your bed, like put your clothes away. Like I am very much like, get up, make the bed, put my clothes out the night before. Like I still do that. And you just did not. And it would drive me crazy.
What's interesting is now I think that like now I have children, now we have kids, and you kind of see it in a different perspective. But I think of some of the things I did as a kid, and I was like, as a mom, like poor mom, like I would keep Halloween candy in the top of my closet. I probably had 12 years worth of Halloween candy up there, and nobody could eat it. I just had a good stash. Like,
but what were you saving it for? Because you didn't eat it.
No, I honestly don't know why. It was just like I had a good stash up there. But can you imagine as a mother, like Mom probably wanted to throw that away. I would. Yeah.
Why is it like the kids always keep like
the treasures,
the weirdest things? Like you go to like Chick-fil-A and they give you a paper toy. And then they have to keep the paper thing and it falls apart. And I'm like, this is the worst toy. Like you have a million toys in there, but this one has to be on the nightstand.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. The treasures, my kids are like, and I like was thinking like, okay, I'm just going to get like my son a treasure box. I'm going to get him a big treasure box and he can put all of the rocks and the crystals and the nuts and the bolts that he finds on the sidewalk in this treasure box. But now we literally have 15 treasure boxes that are
Oh,
full of just like stuff that if I were to get rid of it, he would be like, "Hey mom, where's that broken piece of
I
glass that I found on the sidewalk?"
know.
Why? But I was
Yeah.
that child. I was that child. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like because I have never been like a collector of something like clutter. Anything extra gives me anxiety, and I'm not a collector. Like people will say like, "What's your collection?" I'm like, I don't have one. Like I do collect one thing,
Oh,
but
what is
it's
it?
very minimum. So whenever we travel, I have to find the smash penny machine and I
Oh,
smash a
yeah.
penny where we've been and then I put the year on the back. So I have a jar so that one day we can go through and see like what trips we went on 20 years ago. Hopefully
Mhm.
they never get rid of the smash penny machines because sometimes they're hard to find. But Troy
Mhm.
has an app that you can get on and find where the smash penny is in your area. So when
Mhm.
we're traveling, we do that
Mhm.
and we will drive to get the
Where
smash
do you keep
penny
them? At home?
just in a little jar. It's on my
Oh,
nightstand.
okay.
But
Okay.
to me, it's not like a lot of stuff. And I mean, a penny. So a jar is going to take my whole lifetime to fill up.
Sure,
So I
true.
don't need a lot of things.
It's interesting because I don't like I don't enjoy clutter, and I don't know if it's because I
No.
was so cluttery as a child and mom was, like, constantly like, "You are a mess, like, clean up your mess," that now I'm like, "I need to clean up the mess." I don't like clutter, but what's interesting is I tell myself that, but then I go to, like, clean out my closet, and I'm like, "I haven't worn this shirt in 3 years, but what if I play mud flag football and I need, like, a dingy shirt to play mud
It's
flag football?"
literally your thought process. Like if I
Literally,
play
and then
mud
I'm like,
football,
"Why am I thinking like that? Like,
when
when am
have
I
you
ever
played
gonna play
mud football?
mud football?" I don't know. It's the feral child in me. It's that see, it's, like, innate in me, like, I try to be like, "No, I don't. I don't." I mean, I don't. It drives me crazy to have 20 treasure boxes, but, like, we have them.
20 mud football shirts that we might play this year. That's hilarious.
Oh, no. So funny.
Wow. Yeah. I can get rid of things very easily, which is sometimes I'm like, man, am I not sentimental? But there are like, I just don't collect things. I don't
It's
know.
so
I'm not
funny because I
sentimental.
see it now in my son is my first, and then I have a daughter that is my middle, and she is so much like me. Like, I see so much of me and her. Like, we go to, like, clean out her stuffed animals, and she's like, it could the teddy bear's arm could be falling off, and she's like, "No, but we're gonna fix it. Like, we have to
Oh
keep it." I'm
no.
like, "It's literally falling apart." Like, I just see so much of her in me.
That's
Um
so funny.
it's also interesting too, mom used to say that so Jessica has always been very smart. She picks things up, like, so quickly, and she learns things easily, and, like, she's just very smart. Like, first child, smart, right? And mom would always say to me, yeah, you were a little bit slower to pick things up, but you got grit, girl. Like, you would try really
I didn't.
hard."
Yeah, but I actually think because I didn't have to try at it, I've forgotten so much stuff. Like I can retain it really fast and like pass the test and then it's gone.
And then be done.
Yes, where like you, I do feel like in the long run you're actually probably a lot smarter than me because you've had to like research and like actually really learn something
I have to,
where
like,
I
work.
just do it and then it's done.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there is something to that.
Maybe some benefits to it, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
I
funny.
think so. What is something that, like a childhood memory that you think of often, or like one that you really cherish that like stands out to you?
You go first, and then maybe
Okay.
I'll
So I think, if I think back at like our childhood, I think our parents did a really good job at like, um, travel. We didn't necessarily like travel the world, but they were good about getting us out of the state or doing things around our home that were fun. So,
I know where you're headed with this. I think
yeah.
I know where you're headed with this, and I'll
Okay.
jump on board.
I actually have two,
Oh,
and
okay.
one is not necessarily childhood, but it's a good one. So if you're looking at like our childhood, I think that if something's going to stand out, it's usually like our Lake Powell or Lake Mead trips.
Yes.
And it's because we would go with a whole boat of our cousins, and we had several cousins the same age as us. We would go for a whole week to Lake Powell, catch lizards, play in the sand, like boat. We learned how to like water ski and just tubing. So those are like very good memories that I cherish the most, was spending time with our cousins boating.
Same. Lake Powell, like if you ask me about my childhood, those are my top favorite memories is Lake Powell memories. We'd go every year. Like you said, just catch lizards, get dirty, play in the sand, the water. It was like the sun. I don't know, just something about it. Also to that fact though, is I really loved skiing too. We grew up, our dad was a volunteer ski patrol. So we grew up skiing and we grew up on at Powder Mountain.
Powder Mountain.
They would let us just like roam. Like we spent all day with our friends in the snow.
That's
skiing.
true. We were just roaming around. Like, it's not like dad or
No, they
mom
had
knew
no idea
what
where
hill
we
we were on or what lift we were on. We were just at Powder Mountain somewhere.
Yeah,
That's
and I
so
think
true.
dad felt comfortable with that because he was ski patrol, so at the end of the it was kind of fun because we got to stay late and help dad, like, sweep the mountain and make sure nobody was left on the mountain, so I felt like he felt comfortable with it, but I think of that now having my kids, and I'd be like, I like, to
I don't
just
think
let
I would do
him.
that.
It's a huge resort.
It's huge. And like,
Yeah.
there's also, you got to take this lift to get down to that lift, like different mountains. So that is a little bit wild to think about, because even the backside, you would ski the backside and then catch the bus at the bottom and come back up. And I did that several times.
We do it all alone. Like, we just us and kids, and
Our
we do
friends.
it all alone. Yeah.
And we just didn't know what it was like to not have a season pass. It was like after school every single Saturday. Like, we grew up on Powder Mountain skiing. Yeah.
And one of the things I loved about, so I obviously have so many great memories skiing, but specifically the ski sandwiches, I still am like, I love a good ski sandwich. Like, and
Just
what I
tell
mean by
everyone what
that,
it is.
is so mom used to make, she would get a roll and it would have turkey, just a turkey sandwich basically on a roll. But
Genius,
because it sat in a cooler and was like probably smashed by all of our ski gear, by the time we got to it, was just like this smashed, like, so good.
Well, you're starving too, and it's freezing.
And maybe it's because we're starving. That might be why. But it was just like so good. Like, nothing tasted better than a ski sandwich. And
so
even to this day, mom will be like, should we make ski sandwiches? Like, when we go to cut down Christmas trees or something, should we make ski sandwiches? I'm like, yes, please. And could somebody sit on the cooler and smash it so it just tastes the same? It's so good.
The best, yeah.
Yeah,
those are good memories for sure.
So good.
But I do have a good one too. That was like before you got married. I was married. We went to Havasu Pie, and hiked 10 miles down. And then I could not hike out. Oh my gosh, I had blisters for days. Like, my shoes were terrible.
Well, let's talk about the shoes. The clicks.
Yeah.
The clicks. Weren't they called clicks?
Yeah. So Jordyn and I were like, oh, we need like a water. We almost needed like a jelly shoe, or what's the sandals everyone wears? I don't know. You need just a shoe that's like can get wet and then also dry off very quickly, because you're hiking through water and all of it. So
you're like rappelling down into water, and then you're hiking rocks. So you had to have a shoe that could get wet but then dry out.
Yeah. So Jordyn and I went to Walmart.
Why Walmart?
I don't know. But we found these like plastic shoes. They were called clicks. They had like a sole, like a tennis shoe, but then they're plastic on top, like a jelly shoe, but they were hard plastic, not soft or forgiving. But they had holes in them. So when you would like go through the water, they would just come out and dry very quickly because they're completely plastic. Well, we even got stopped. On the start of the hike, like, oh wow, those are awesome shoes, like, I love them, those look so good. And we were like, we were like so proud.
We were
they
so
were
proud.
only like $12.
Yeah, we were so proud. We were like, they're $12, they're Walmart, like the best rappelling shoes. Like, we were so proud of ourselves that we found these shoes.
Yes. In the middle of the hike, Jordyn and I both couldn't walk because we had blisters so bad that we were like hiking through mud in bare feet. then I ended up wearing, I think, Troy's extra flip-flops, which are 9 sizes too big for me because my feet hurt so bad. But Dad took us on some really fun, like hiking and rappelling trips that I will remember forever too.
Forever remember. There were
And that's, so if you guys are not from Utah, Zion National Park is not very far from me. It's about an hour. And they have the prettiest rappels and hikes, stuff you would never see. Just red rock.
Havasu was so pretty. Like when you get down in there, it's just like there's nothing like it. I do remember because of the damn click shoes being like, "Where's the helicopter? We need a helicopter out!" Like we can't walk out.
We couldn't walk out. We rode a horse.
Well, we got donkeys.
We got
to get out. We didn't ride donkeys.
No. Oh. We were on a horse. We were on a horse, but it was like a group of horses, and so there is no way of like steering your horse or even telling it to slow down. Like they were just all like full blown running to the top of the hill. Terrifying, because at the very end of Havasu Pai, when you hike in, it switchbacks down, and then you hike for like 7 miles to the campground. Hiking out the last 2 miles is the switchbacks back up.
Yeah.
And I remember the horses just running and like squeezing past each other, and me looking at the cliff like, if that horse slips, we are going down this cliff.
Also I remember my leg like being pretty bruised up because the horses would just mash into each other and your legs like in between it. Yeah.
It's terrible. Terrible.
Great memories, but don't buy the clicks. Like buy legit shoes, whatever they are out there.
So if you, just buy the T-Beds. They're like $100 or something. Don't buy the $12 Walmart clicks.
We should see it. Let's try and find a picture. I wonder if we can find like an old school picture of the click shoes. That'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll show you what they look like. We thought they were just great. And we did get told multiple times on the trail that they looked awesome.
Awesome shoes. Like, where'd you get those shoes? And we were like so proud.
Like modeling them, and like maybe we even have a picture of us with them on.
I bet we do. Oh, we probably do. I bet we do.
Yeah,
let's find that picture.
So funny.
So funny.
So some people have asked us like why we would start a podcast. There's a million podcasts, and like I don't necessarily think like we're any different from anyone else, except for the fact that you and I can jump on, talk freely, be ourselves. And that's what we're hoping people want to tune in for is this is easy listening, fun to listen to, and it can bring a little bit of a like laugh or something to your day. Also, we also are very good at like sharing our favorite things and talking about products or like what clothes we're buying. And so friends will naturally ask us these things. And so we just thought it would be fun to like have the podcast because there probably is more than just our friends that would want to know.
And I feel like often when we're together with friends and like just having conversations, we've been told multiple times, like, you guys should do this. Like, you guys should, and we're having these conversations anyway. So that's why it just feels very authentic and genuine to do this, is because this is what we do anyway.
We're already talking about it. Yeah. So people have like listened to us just when me and Jordyn haven't seen each other for a while, and we catch up on the boat or something, and we're going 90 miles an hour with our conversation, and our friends are all listening, and they're like, you guys are entertaining. Like, this is fun. Yeah. So I think that's where this came from, is like, hey, we're already doing this. Let's just sit down and push record and see what happens.
Yeah. I also think that, like, I hope that our listeners, I just want it to be like there are topics that we touch on that are heavy or, you know, serious, but I also want it to be something that they walk away. It's just very lighthearted, authentic, genuine. I want them to walk away. I just feel like there's a lot of heavy, like in the news, they're scrolling, or like there's just a lot of heavy, and I don't want that to be here. I want this just to be authentic, get together with your girlfriends, listen to the podcast. Talk about motherhood, the hard, like not saying that we want to talk about the hard, but just also feel like it's like a friend. You're just sitting down with a friend.
Also talk about the hard, because like we're not alone in this, right? And so also this is like, hopefully we're building a community that understands like we can be open about every single subject, and whether me and you have experienced it firsthand we probably can like join someone who may, right, and can give us advice on a certain topic. You know, we've already had a couple guests that have experienced stuff in life that we have not. And I feel like we're learning from them, and also just walking away like, wow, I never thought of it that way. That's all I'm wanting to, is just looking at a different perspective.
That's a great way to put it. Because that is a goal, I think, for both you and I, is to become more well-rounded. And you do that by experiencing other people's stories and cultures. And, you know, you said it perfectly.
Thank you. Well, so also Utah is like kind of a little gem that I think is now getting put on the map because of the secret lives. But also there's a lot about Utah that people don't really know. And so that's also, we were like, man, we are from Utah. We've born and raised here. So let's get on and talk about what it actually does look like here.
Yes. And also, Jess and I work with people out of state. And even before the spotlight was on Utah with like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, we would get questions from people about Utah and about the LDS culture and so it's kind of fun to be able to just address that on a platform, because we were constantly getting asked that anyways. So
yeah. Yep. We want to hear from our listeners too. We want engagement. So if there's something that you're wanting to like have us dive into about like Utah, what is anything in the culture or Utah, anything in general,
or specific guests that you're wanting to hear from, drop some guest names in the comments before, tag them, and we'll see if we can get them on. Thanks for hanging out with us today and getting to know the chaos behind the mics. This is just the beginning, so stay tuned for more guests, more laughs, more real conversations, and plenty of Utah unfiltered moments.
Make sure to follow, rate, and review the podcast, and come find us on social to keep the conversation going.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening to First and Feral, Utah Unfiltered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay a little feral.